Peace and love, Pan-African family. Habari, nda dumelang, afsheni, sanbonani. Welcome, African family. My name is Mukondeleli Mulaudzi wa Gwamasenga. I am here to talk to you about Pan-African education in the context of PASETA, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. What is Pan-African education? Have you ever wondered about that? Let's start here. It's not just about wearing traditional clothes. It's not just about knowing who colonized who, or being able to name every flag of every African country. It goes deeper than culture, deeper than history. It is also about knowing who you are as an individual African, your strengths, your weaknesses, your capabilities, and so on. Pan-African education is about helping you understand where you come from indeed, so that you can take charge of where you're going. Because the truth is, many of us were taught everything except ourselves. We learned all about Europe, about its wars, its rivers, its rulers, but no one told us about the empires of Mali, for example, in West Africa, the builders of the great Zimbabwe in Southern Africa, or the wisdom of our ancestors. We were taught to fit in, to follow, to obey, to be good servants, and that's all we're good for. But Pan-African education flips that script. It says you're not the problem. There is a system that has been put on you that keeps you where you are. It reconnects us to what was taken from us, our languages, our ways of healing, our leadership, our systems of thought. It tells us, before we were colonized, we were great. We were a great people, and we can be great again, which is the most crucial aspect of it. And so this is not just about looking backwards or looking back, but it is about preparing for what's ahead. Because at PASETA, the Pan-African education is also about 21st century power. We don't just teach history, we teach strategy and geopolitical strategy and awareness. We build thinkers, doers, leaders, critical thinkers who question what doesn't serve us, innovators who create African solutions for African challenges, problem solvers who know their communities and how to change them, digitally skilled minds ready for the world of AI, artificial intelligence, technology and transformation, builders of self-reliance, not dependency. This is the education we should have always had post-independence. Because Africa isn't necessarily a problem to fix, it is a future to build. We don't need more job seekers. We need justice seekers, people who create. We need people who lead with heart and purpose, people who are tired of waiting, who say, let me learn the truth, let me make a difference. And that's why PASETA exists. What are we going to do for our generation? In our generation, we saw what previous generations did, the struggles they had. Our struggles are slightly different. This isn't just a dream, it's a mission. And PASETA is the vehicle, a place where you learn to lead, not just locally but globally, where African knowledge meets world-class skills, where you're taught to think deeply, build boldly, and serve meaningfully. At PASETA, you don't just learn, you transform. So, if you've ever felt like your education didn't reflect your reality, if you ever wanted to know more about your roots, your power, and your purpose, this is directed to you. This is an invitation to you to come and learn with us, come rise with us, come build Africa with us. The continent is calling. And with Paseta, you will be granted the tools with which to respond to the challenge of the times. And so let us keep this in mind, African family, that as we look forward towards Africa's future, we need to understand that we actually are not waiting for anyone else to solve anything or to build anything that we will enjoy, but that we actually are the builders. And in our generation, we must build something that will outlast us and that will raise up the next generation of Africans to face the global challenges that confront us. So, this is Mulaudzi on behalf of Paseta, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. One Pan-African love.